Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on today and give a quick update as to all the things that I've been working on and all the things that are upcoming expos, planned pattern releases, some little fun things along the way, classes, retreats, stuff like that. So I have a lot written down, so I'm going to be referencing my notes just to make sure I don't forget anything. But I did want to say that it's been a lot of exciting stuff. So I might have been a little bit quiet lately on socials and in my group, and it's just because I've just been cranking it out, like working really hard behind the scenes, trying to get all this stuff organized and together. So let me go into some of the stuff that we've got going. First of all, I wanted to share an exciting new release, something that is now available. It is the template set for the Cascadia. And this is from that template shop. I will link to it in the description, the video description in the notes section down below. I'll link to the company. I've let them know that all the sizes are correct and the templates are good to go. So they should be going up live. If you check in today and it's not there, check again later. They're usually pretty quick at setting it live. So just know that that's now available. And what I wanted to show you, they give you this cool little ring that goes with it. And then you also get, personally, I think this is so cute, a little circle. My little logo is right on there. So you know it's one of my patterns. Obviously it says it on the pattern pieces too, but I just think that's a really neat little extra feature. And then the thing with the template shop, let's see if I can just pull these down and show you. They have options. So this one has the dashed lines and also the dart corners. The dashed lines would be for interfacing. Same on this one. So it has the pattern piece and the dashed lines. The other piece on the front, if you are making the Cascadia with the darts, it has that as well right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I do it on the black. There you go. You can see the dashed lines. So it makes it really easy to mark your pattern with this template set. So let me get it back situated here. So yes, I'm super excited to have this one now available. This is the Cascadia template set and it is by that template shop. Okay. And that one, like I said, should be going live today, probably later today. So if you look and it's not there, just check back again. I'm sure that they'll have it uploaded and set live pretty quickly. Okay, so that is exciting about the Cascadia. Then I wanted to let you know of a couple new patterns that I have coming, also that are in the works. So coming up later this month, so on the 18th, which is a Friday, my newest pattern is going to release, and that one is called the Nomad Traveler. So that one has two sizes. There's a smaller size and a larger size. I don't want to give away too much information yet because I kind of want it to be a surprise, but there are two full sizes, two sizes provided in the pattern that come with their own sets of pattern pieces. So no matter what size you want to make, you have your own set of pattern pieces for that. I think this one is really neat. There are 3 ways to carry this item, and I'm just really excited for it. So that's coming out on Friday. Launch weekend will be Friday the 18th. We have also on that day, if you have the Saya Swag calendar for this year, I have a coupon code on that day. So if you have your calendar, double check that first, because the coupon code provided in the calendar is going to be a higher percentage off than what I will be sending out for promo weekend. So be sure to use that coupon code if you have that calendar. And if you don't have the calendar, I'm so sorry, because there's a lot of cool coupons and stuff in there from a lot of great pattern companies and vendors and suppliers and all that. So anyways, that's coming up on Friday the 18th. Now on Saturday the 12th, the Marathon Society has its next marathon Saturday. We are making the poppy from SoFlo, and so I'll just give you a peek at mine. This is my version. I made it at 85%. I made a couple edits, and I talk about that in the pattern. So if you want to join me on Saturday, the 12th, I'll be going live. Well, it'll be a premiere, so I'll be live chatting, but the video will be pre-recorded. But I'll go over everything that I did in here to make this cute little bag. And there's some fun lining fabric on this one as well. So that one, Marathon Society, Saturday the 12th, we're going to have another series. You can check my group. Again, I will post the link tree for the day showing the full schedule of everybody that's going to be participating on that day. Then coming up in August, our next Marathon Society event is going to be on Saturday, August 16th. And that one I'm really excited for. That one has a theme of back to school. So what we're going to be doing is each person is going to be choosing a pattern that they love, that they think is great for back to school. I already have several things in mind that I'm going to be making for mine that I think are great for students or for teachers, and just really great ideas. And I'm really excited to see what all of the people, all of the sewists participating choose as the patterns. I think we're going to have a great selection of back to school themed items on that Saturday. So I'm really excited for that. I hope you can join us on that. Again, that is Saturday, August 16th. And then coming up in September, I have 2 events that I'll be attending. So Friday through Sunday, I'll be in Sacramento. Actually, I'll be arriving Thursday for the long weekend, but the event starts on Friday. So it's Friday through Sunday, the Sacramento Bag and Sew Expo, obviously in Sacramento, California. I'm excited for that one. That one is a new expo. If you haven't heard of it, again, I'll link to the expo in the comments in the description section. And I'm teaching 2 classes at that expo. On Friday the 12th from 9 to 1, I'll be teaching a Full Moon River class. And so that one we're going to be making the larger version, the Full Moon River, and I'm going to have a split option so that you can make it solid or you can do a split panel. So I'm excited for that one. I think it's going to be great. I like that we have a good amount of time in class, so we're not going to feel rushed. And I do believe there are still seats available for that class. On Saturday, the 13th from 9 to 1, I'll be teaching the Nuga. So that is, as you guys know probably by now, that is my crossbody sling, hip bag, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. And that is the one that I made for when my son went away to school that I could wear on campus when I was visiting him. So that one I'm going to be teaching on Saturday. Again, we're going to have some super fun materials for that. Students will be able to choose which ones they like. And there are still seats available for that one as well. So if you're interested, you have to get a class ticket for attending the class. And then there is a separate class kit fee that you'll be paying to me directly for that. So if you have any questions on any of that, just drop me a message, shoot me an email, and I'll be able to help you and walk you through anything that you might have on that. Then the following weekend, September 20th and 21st, Beth Ruiz and I, Beth from Sew Country, and I are going to be at the Sew Whatever Studios in Belleville, Illinois, at Lauren's Mormino HQ, and we're going to be teaching a weekend retreat. So we have 4 different projects planned for that weekend, and all the kits will be cut and prepped. You don't have to worry about doing anything. You just show up, ready to have fun. We will walk you through all of the projects. Lunch will be provided both days. Friday night before the event, we are going to plan an optional dinner get-together. So that part is like on your own, but we're going to be meeting at the same place. um, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not included in your weekend ticket. You'll have to pay for that separately yourself, but we thought it would be really fun to kind of just all get together on Friday night before the expo, kind of meet each other, maybe get some of the nerves out as to wondering who's going to be in class, who am I going to be sitting next to. So that will be Friday night before the expo, and I believe, I haven't checked in the last day or two, but I think there are only 4 seats left in that one. So if you're interested in coming for a really fun weekend, hanging out at the More Me Know HQ, shopping the warehouse, and just having a lot of fun, check that out. And I will link to that event as well in the description. All right, then the following weekend, September is going to be busy, guys. So the following weekend in September, we have another marathon, and that is September 27th. That is for the Marathon Society. Let me go back just a little bit, back to July this month. Next week on Thursday the 10th, I will be going live with Jess Vandenberg from So Many Creations. We did our first live together last month, and it was a lot of fun. So we're going to do another one this month, and it will be on Thursday the 10th. And I think we're planning on the same time. So I think for me, I'm in Central Time. That was 9 a.m. So 10 a.m. Eastern Time. But I will be sharing all of that as well in my group so that you can join us on the live. Now, speaking of the live and some new patterns coming up, last month, if you were on the live, I will say that something that was said, that happened, that we talked about in last month's live has inspired me for not only a new pattern, but also a new thing that I'm going to be offering and doing soon. So let me go over all of that. Okay, so first off, a new pattern. I'm working on a new pattern. Actually, I have it all cut out. I'm taking the photos today so that I can drop them into the written pattern, and I will be getting that to testers hopefully within the next week or two, hopefully by middle of July. So with that going to testers by middle of July, then I anticipate pattern release for that being mid-August, possibly earlier in August. We'll see for sure on that. It depends on, there's some, as you know, there's several things going on, so I just kind of have to see how it all works and what works with my tester schedule as well. So the goal on that one is to have that pattern released in August, and I think you're going to love that one. I'm super excited about this one. And yeah, you know, there's like some patterns where you're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. And then there's other patterns you're like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is amazing. Like, I just created the perfect pattern. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? How you're like, sometimes like, this one's really good. Okay, that's how I feel about this one. So look for this one in August. I am not going to say what the name of it is just yet, but look for that coming in August. And then as part of that, I am also working on setting up a virtual, like, online class. So my goal for this one, which kind of also depends on when the pattern gets released, is my goal for this one is to offer an online class to make the pattern, to make the bag, and it probably will be, I'm guessing, a 4 to 6 hour class. I'll probably do it on the weekend. I'll probably put out a poll and see like what times people prefer, if they prefer Saturdays or Sundays. But I wanted to offer an online class. This will be very limited to start with. I think at the max, only 15. I'm still working out the details, but 15 people. And then we will probably do it through Google Meet. So again, more details that I'm still hashing out. But yeah, online class, about 15 people. It is going to be offered first to my Patreon members. So the top tier Patreon will get first pick, and then it'll go to my next level, and then my next level, down like that. If there are still spots available after it makes its way through Patreon, then I will put it in my group for people to sign up there. Part of that one is I am also working with Jess from So Many Creations to create cork kits for this bag, because you guys, it is amazing in it is amazing in cork. So I'm really excited that we're going to have that available to us for the class, and so she'll be able to provide the cork that we need for the bag, and then the students will just have to provide whatever fabric they want for the lining. Let's see. So that my goal for that is, again, to have that class before the pattern release. So as kind of a perk to my Patreon members, and just as like a fun way to like build that excitement for the pattern release, I wanted to offer the class first. And then, of course, the people who take the class will also receive a copy of the pattern. So if the pattern isn't 100% ready to go by the time, the written copy, if it's still going through testers and stuff, making sure I don't have any spelling errors and all that kind of thing, the class will happen and I will provide the students with what they need. And then when the pattern releases, everyone in the class will receive a free copy of the pattern. So that will be included in the cost of the virtual class. Okay, so additionally, I guess so after that, so pattern releases, I got one coming this month on the 18th. I've got this new one planned for August, sometime in August. I have another one that I'm working on that I think is going to be really fun. There is not a schedule set yet for this one, but this one I have an idea of how to not only provide the pattern, but it's going to be a pattern that you're going to be able to make in different sizes, not just by printing at 85% or printing at 125%, but I want to, in this pattern, be able to show you how to easily calculate what it's going to have a gusset. So to easily calculate the gusset size for whatever size you make those side panels, so that you know how to do that. I think that would be a really great skill builder, and I think it would be really fun to be able to make this bag in different shapes. Again, it's going to be super quick. I mean, this is going to be an easier, not a lot of pattern pieces bag, but it's more of a skill builder in terms of how you can do those calculations on your own and not sit there like, math is hard, which math is hard. So I'm hoping to make this one easy and help you guys out in that regard. And I also want to say that it's really neat. It's a really neat one. So I love how simple it is, but also how like classic it is too. So that one will be coming out later this month. That one, sorry, not this month, this year. That one might have some other perks with it. But again, I am still working out the details, so I can't share everything just yet on that one. Then there is another one that will be coming out before the holidays. So I'm planning on that one probably late October or early November. My birthday is early November, so it might be a birthday release and we can just have a big blowout party celebration. But this one is really unique. And one of my very good friends and most value testers kind of set me on this path with this pattern. She was like, hey, what do you think about making a pattern like this? And I was like, that's really unique. I haven't seen anything like that before. So we're working out the details, and it is going to have a ton of options, like configuration options, embellishment options. It's going to be really cool and really unique, and I don't think you guys have seen anything like it. I haven't, and my tester hasn't. So I think that one's going to be really fun. And then we have one, possibly two patterns, small, easy, simple, that I'm going to 99.9% sure those are going to be released as free patterns. So those also I hope will be coming this year. I also hope they will be coming before the end of the year, or before the holidays. So we'll just have to see where they fit in. And then one final pattern. Like I said, guys, it's a lot, and it's a lot to like juggle and keep track of and make sure I've got everything and everything looks good and everything is ready to go. But this one is an easy one for me because all the work has already been done. So there's one more pattern that will be coming this year. The release date is TBD, but it is a pattern that is also in a project advent box that will be coming out this year. So I'm really excited for that one. I have made that pattern in several different materials, including leather. And I have to say that in leather, it's so good. It's so good. And I know some people have very strong feelings about leather, so I'm not saying anything about leather. If you don't like leather, don't use leather. If you like it, great. I mean, that's not for me to decide what you like and don't like, and to tell you what you can use and not use. But I used leather on it and I loved it. So this pattern, again, has features, options. I think you're going to really like it, and I can't wait to see how it does in the Advent box. I saw a sneak peek at the material that is going to be included in the Advent box with it, and I think it's going to be really fun. There are two different prints that will be included in the box. So, all right, I think that is everything. A lot, right? Like I said, it's a lot. And I know I haven't been as active and vocal on socials and in my Facebook group. And it's because we've been working on all this stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff, right? And it's also summer. And so people are traveling and, doing summer things. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, I would say brief preview, but it is kind of a lot. 20 minutes worth now, 22 minutes. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. I am really excited for all the stuff coming later this year. And I'm excited to take you on this journey with me. So thank you. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you get to go sew something fun. Bye.